My mother was my hero. Of course, all mothers are heroes. Because bringing a child in the world is a heroic task. Carrying a baby in your womb for 9 months, and then your child is always, your mother loves the child. So it's a heroic task. So all mothers are great and wonderful. But my mother, because I know my mother, was very special. And she was not literate. She could not read, she could not write, but she could tell the stories. She could tell me Ramayana, she could tell me Mahabharata, she could tell me the story of the Buddha. I wrote my book, Angulimala book, The Buddha and the Terrorist, as told by my mother. My mother was a great storyteller and a singer. She sang Mirabai songs. Mirabai was a great woman poet in India, from Rajasthan, and it's a lovely story of Mirabai as well. But she wrote many, many songs. She was a great singer and a songwriter, and a song composer, not writer, because she also did not write. She just composed and remembered and sang and sang and sang, and then new song came and then sang and sang. So there was no writing. Mirabai was also illiterate, but she was one of the greatest poets of her time in India. And my mother sang her songs. So, and then she was a great gardener. She had 5 acres of land. And so she would go to the farm, and she was a naturalist. She knew the trees, and she knew the flowers, and she knew everything about nature and the seasons, everything. And I walk holding her finger, little boy, and she would tell me the stories about nature, and stories about the bees, and stories about the flowers, and stories about everything. And then she grew food, millets and melons and sesame and wonderful crops. She was a great gardener. And she had 2 cows. She milked the cow every day in the morning and evening with her own hands, and made the cheese, made the butter, made the yogurt, made and great cook, and wonderful. She had 8 children. I was number 8, youngest. Now I go to my family. We are just children and grandchildren of my 7 brothers and sisters. If we all get together, there are more than 100. Wow. Big family, big family, big family. But she brought us all together nicely, wonderfully. Although I had some problems also with my mother, because mothers are always protective. And I left home, I left my motherhood, I went around the world walking without money. She said, "Oh, what are you doing? Are you mad? Walking without money in Muslim Pakistan or Afghanistan or Iran?" So she was very protective, which is natural. Mothers are protective. But sometimes you have to rebel. Even your heroic mothers, you have to rebel. I said, "Mother, I'm going. Don't worry about me." So I had to say that. But in the end, she came to me when I came back after my journey around the world and forgave me. Say, "I love you. What you have done is wonderful. I'm sorry that I wanted to stop you, but you've done well." So she forgave me. So she was one of the great women in my life. And you don't have to be famous to be great. She was great. Although she was very well known in her community, everybody loved her as well. But she was not famous, and yet she was really great. And when she was old and frail, and could not walk, could not move, could not. Hearing went down, eyesight went down, very frail. She went to her family and said, "Goodbye, I'm going to die, and I'm going to fast unto death." Wow. And after saying goodbye and forgiveness, and "Please forgive me if I said anything wrong to you, if I've done anything wrong to you, please forgive me and I forgive you," with this great forgiveness, that was her mantra. She came home and fasted. And she fasted for 35 days. Just water, nothing else. And died embracing the death. Not fearing death, not being taken by death and illness and so on, but she embraced the death. She went to meet the death. So that was her last courageous act that you can say. And so it's a wonderful, wonderful. I have written about my mother in my books, in No Destination, and also in You Are, Therefore I Am, even more greater detail. So you can read about my mother, but she was a great woman. And the greatness is just by simply being herself. Her greatness was love. She loved the children, she loved her neighbors, she loved the gardening, she loved the stories, she loved singing, she loved herself, and she loved everybody. And that was greatness. So we can all be great by just loving. And learn to sing, learn to tell stories, learn to do gardening, learn to milk cows, learn to do anything we can do. These two hands are miraculous as well. We can learn to make things with these two hands. And my mother was that. She used her hands to make things.
Wow.
Okay? Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.